And welcome back to Derby Date Night Tournament Edition. You are joining us for the last game of the day for the Smalltown Smackdown. This is going to be the Missouri Showdown. Rolla Rockets and Cape Girardeau. Rage and Jim giving us some info in the comments, giving us some history on what's been happening between these two teams. Excited to see this rematch, and it is anybody's game. Whoever wins this game goes on to the third place game. I know I have said that for the past, 3 games, but for this one, I really mean it. The winner of this is going to the third place game. So, I'm excited to watch it. I've got Melody Mayhem with me for one last game of the day.
Heyo!
Yes, they are serious. They're going to the third place game.
Let's pull it up. Okay, this is game 7. Mm-hmm. Winner of game 7 is going to game 11, which is the third place game. Listen, I didn't make the bracket. I'm just following what it says.
The third place, technically there are 2 third place games because there are two people that are going to play that have lost 1 game and won 1 game, and 4 people can't go to the third place game. So I think it then comes down to where the bracket was. Don't question it. This is a fun tournament, and this is a learnament. So winner of this goes to the third place game, and we are already off and going with Cup of TNT jamming for Rolla Rockets and Harlot Oscara grabbing lead jammer for Cape Girardeau.
That was a beautiful, not really a sneak there on the inside while Cup of TNT was on the outside.
Harlot Oscara in the pack getting pushed to the inside. Cup of TNT is out of the pack and sails through for 4 points, but not lead jammer. Harlot Oscara currently has that privilege and is earning points and calling the jam, leaving us with an even jam of 4 and 4. Those who haven't been around for a couple hours or are just joining us for the first time today, hello, my name is Aria Kidding Me. I am one half of Derby Date Night. I am here with Sirius Lee, my forever partner and forever Derby Date Night, who does all the technical stuff behind the scenes to make this stream happen. And we've got our most favorite and original OG third wheel, Melody Mayhem, here to join us on our date night.
Hey, I'm just happy to be here.
I'm happy you're here. We've been having a great time today with this tournament and going on game 7. My voice is still good. Did not lose it in game 6, as some people predicted. Last year, I started losing it in 7, so we'll see.
We'll see, but you don't sound like you did last year.
No, I don't. Deathstrike is lead jammer for Cape Girardeau, and Boom for Rolla Rockets is working their way through and getting through. Deathstrike on a scoring pass, grabbing 4 points and calling it.
So instead of a tie game, we now have Cape Girardeau ahead.
Rage and Jim giving us, I think Rage and Jim has given a clinic in the comments, giving us all the information about what has happened in the past. Thanks, Jim.
Just giving us a brief history.
I love it. Love it.
The rundown.
It helps. It helps to have that, like we've talked before, we like the origin story. So this is the origin story of the rivalry between these two teams. Mad Dog jamming for Cape Girardeau. I didn't see Mad Dog jamming for Cape Girardeau earlier today.
Me either.
Fear Hermione for Rolla Rockets, and Mad Dog grabbing that lead jammer status for Cape Girardeau. Hi, Eric. You're back from the parade. I hope the parade with Indiana Junior Roller Derby went well.
I thought it was Indianapolis.
It's Indianapolis. It's
all
late.
good.
Eric, are you looking forward to announcing with me tomorrow? Because I've already lost it.
Maybe bring a pillow.
Tomorrow I'll have my focus face on. My focus face is gone for the day. Mad Dog has scored 4 points and is still going around. A score pass has happened on Rolla Rockets to James Belland, who is getting pulled all the way back and being forced to recycle here. Mad Dog getting tangled up a little bit. James Belland trying to get out, trying to pull that pack apart, is able to get out, but Mad Dog is also out as well. Now Mad Dog has a decision to make. Mad Dog decides to call it. Those of you joining us for the first time, we do have super chats and super stickers that you can send to us, and we can feature them on screen if you want to shout out a skater that you really like, or shout out an official, or just shout out the tournament. Any money that is donated towards us goes towards equipment costs and just really helping keep Derby Date Night running. We kind of do this on a on a volunteer, low to no cost basis. We try to keep this free as much as we can, but if you choose to join and become a member or send a super chat, that is something that we are always loving. All Killer Queen with a super sticker. Amy Thompson, we appreciate you. Amy is also known as Killer Queen for Cornfed and is one of our medics.
And is medicing currently.
Currently medicing and sending super chats. Okay, beat that, people. Currently working the tournament and sending super chats. Love it. Look at that. That's a duck with sunglasses. Is that a duck or is that a donut with crossed arms? It's an angry little...
I think it's a donut. I don't know.
I think it's a donut.
No, it's a game controller.
Oh, yeah.
It's a game controller.
Whatever it is, it's freaking adorable.
Back to the game, because, I'm helping with penalties. Slam I Am is in the box as a blocker for Cape Girardeau with a track cut.
Okay, thank you for that
I think it's
update.
an X. Well, you'll have to see if it's an X.
I will let you know. It is an X.
Yes.
You are correct. Death Strike jamming for Cape Girardeau and Boom for Rolla Rockets.
Sorry, I did not mean to hit you with my leg.
It's okay. Boom is lead jammer for Rolla Rockets. That is exactly why Boom has their name, according to Cuppa TNT. And that is a back block.
Yes.
Sending
Death Strike
to the penalty box. So this will be a power jam for Boom and the Rolla Rockets, who really wanted this opportunity to grab some points.
We might get a lead change.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, look at Boom finding a space in the inside line. Okay, who is also IJRD skater Cherry Bomb's mama?
Killer.
Oh, I knew that.
I believe Killer also had a child graduate this year from high
That's
school.
true because, she just posted graduation stuff online. So I knew that.
Oh, it's tied.
What?
It's tied.
You want a lead change so I
want a
can hit
lead
the button.
change.
You want me to hit the button.
I do want to hit.
Sirius is getting the button ready just
you.
in case. Boom is in the pack. Is Death Strike also in the pack?
Yes, they are out of the box.
Is Death Strike on their initial? Boom is through for 4 more points. Can I hit the button? It's so annoying, but it makes me laugh.
There was a star pass to Slam I Am, but who was just Boom calls it.
Nobody heard the sound?
I heard it.
Oh, there we go. There's the sound.
Woohoo!
Hey, we're shouting for Death Strike, who's doing a great job out there. Cheryl J. sending a super chat to say, get him, Death Strike. Thanks, Cheryl.
Thank you.
All right, this game just got close. So exciting.
Every time Boom is out there, that makes me think of our Boom that I have not seen forever, that lives now in one of the Carolinas.
Really?
Yeah, they moved down to the Carolinas.
Hermione and Mad Dog are jammers. It looks to me like Hermione is the lead jammer. It's just not blinking on the screen here. Hermione trying to get through on the inside line.
But we have people back at home that say you guys are doing an awesome job. Thank you.
Mad Dog is headed to the penalty box.
That's 4 points for Hermione.
Nice. Okay, CJ is asking a question to the Raging Jim, asking, is Catsby your spouse? Just to clarify. Hermione grabbing some more points there for Rolla Rockets. After Cape Girardeau came out with a strong start, Rolla Rockets is making a different kind of statement here. I think this game is going to be a fun little back and forth.
Me
which
too.
means I get to hit my favorite sound that drives Sirius crazy.
I love it. He's pointed it out. It's his problem.
He's nodding. He's like, yeah, you guys are right. Mad Dog back in the pack. Mad Dog juking their way through.
And able to pick up 4 points.
Look at that.
Oh, we got another compliment. So thank you,
We
listeners. Yeah, so we had a skater come over. So thank you for your feedback. We're glad that you are enjoying the stream and our banter.
Aw.
So thank you very much for
Thank
telling
you.
your skaters that are here that you are enjoying this.
Yeah, we really appreciate all of that. Speaking of, Danimals wanted me to shout out Matthew, who's watching at home,
Hi,
and
Matthew.
friends and family. And we love to be able to bring this to all of you at home who maybe can't be here. I know you guys, both these teams have traveled all the way from Missouri. It is not close. So, what? What are you pointing at?
Well, not talking about not being close. Cup of TNT.
Cup of TNT, who is currently
jamming.
lead jammer, is all the way. Well, she doesn't live in England. She lives in Missouri, but her parents live in England, and she was telling us that they got to see her skate for the first time ever
this morning
because of our stream. And so we wanted to give a shout out to her parents, Richard and Jean. We're so excited that you get to watch Cup of TNT skate for the first time.
Hi, Richard. Hi, Jean.
We're so excited that you're here.
That
also,
makes me tear up.
I know.
Like, that's just
so cool.
You
It's
guys
so
do
cool.
good. Thank you for letting me tag along, but this is so good. Thank you.
You're welcome. We just want to bring more Derby to more people. That's our goal. I'm being all sentimental and sappy serious, and he's like pointing at the mic, being like, get closer to the mic when you're saying nice things. TNT came over and said all these special, nice things to us earlier, and I am just so in awe of her English accent. Like, I could listen to her talk forever. Also, her parents heard us do the fake English accents, which makes me both delighted and slightly embarrassed because our English accents were not good.
They were not good. But I would love to sit down and have a cup of tea with Eugene.
In England? Oh, I would love to go to England.
I mean, even if they're visiting here or there. You know,
Boom
wherever.
is out with lead jammer status very quickly for Rolla Rockets there. Death Strike jamming for Cape Girardeau. Lots of whistles being blown. I see some people going to the penalty box, it sounds like.
999. Ruby Razor on a forearm.
Boom is lead. Death Strike coming around. Boom sees Death Strike coming and calls the jam.
I didn't even see the two Cape Girardeau skaters go to the penalty
I
box.
told you. Sirius, you want to show us some penalties? Where are we at? We're about 10 minutes into the game. Okay, not too much. Couple for the Rolla Rockets. Nobody more than one. Ooh, Cape Girardeau has got a few more penalties happening. Double Destruction is sitting at 3, but no more than that right now.
We're just 10 minutes under. Hopefully they can take a calming breath and refocus. Ooh.
Oh, pretty. Slam, or Fear Miami, grabbing that lead jammer status, dashing up the inside. Slam IM is your jammer for Cape Girardeau, is now out of the pack and chasing down Fear Miami, who is about half a track ahead. Slam is going so fast.
Had a beautiful shirt whip and taking off, getting around here on the outside from their teammate.
I love Slam shorts. I love anything glitter.
I don't think they were wearing those earlier.
No, they weren't wearing them earlier. I love glitter. Look at those. Slam sneaking some points out. I think got maybe more. Did Slam grab some points there? Yeah, Cape Girardeau got one more point than Rolla Rockets.
Corn Dog is headed to the box on a forearm.
Corn Dog. What? Oh, no, Mel. Mel, look at the score.
First off, Rolla Rockets is your
It's
number.
my number. That's my Derby number.
And it's a palindrome.
Okay. This is our night. We're done. Goodbye. That was it. We have reached peak awesomeness. Carl's here.
Carl from Down Under?
Yes, Carl's our friend from Australia. Hi, Carl. We love it when you join. I didn't know this was on until now. We're currently having the Great Southern Slam on down here. It was on the news. The weekend is looking like a good roller derby weekend. Yes. I think European Champs is also happening right now. Or regionals. Not Champs. That's not till fall.
Scarlett O'Hara, was lead jammer in that last jam, called it off after getting 4 points.
Harlett O'Scara.
Harlett O'Scara.
Yep.
We got it right this time. Great.
Anyway, say your point.
They were lead jammer, got 4 points and called it off before Cup of TNT
Thank you.
could come around and score.
I was busy being excited that Carl's here.
Hi, Carl.
I really, especially the people who watch us from other countries, I always get excited when they... Carl, you're my favorite. Smackdown getting lead jammer for Cape Girardeau. Smackdown, who has her own axolotl. I love saying that. It's just fun to say. Being chased by Boom. Did you see the huge smile on Boom's face?
Yes.
She's just having fun. Carl, I'm sorry your cat is walking on the keyboard, but I appreciate the fact that you left all of that in.
Rolla was able to sneak a point before Smacksalotl could call it off.
Oh, Carl, guess what we can do now? We can feature your funny chat. Sorry, serious. We've what's it called? Jumped the shark? What? Jumped the shark. It's when you kind of go off script. That's what they call it.
Okay.
You've never heard that?
No.
Yes, you're pointing at Hermione, who is lead jammer for Rolla Rockets.
They found beautiful space
It
on
was
the
beautiful.
outside.
Slam IM has the star off. Might be looking for the pivot. Might not. Nope, doesn't need to.
Just kidding.
Is through. Hermione getting pushed to the inside. Forced to recycle here. Trying to find some space on the outside. Finds it. Is out. Looks to see Slam IM coming and calls the jam.
Ruby Razor is headed to the penalty box on a back block. Oh, there's a Cape Girardeau skater in. I missed what the penalty was.
That's all right. I'll tell you when the jam starts. A giant corn just ran by. Yes, we have 3 giant corns running around right now, I think.
Well, one of them is currently NSOing, so their corn is not on.
Oh yeah, you can't NSO with a corn.
No.
Yeah, for the Smalltown Smackdown, we should have an exception.
Listen, we have a little bit of decorum around here.
We do?
A little.
Decorum.
Nope, we're done.
Cup of
We're done.
TNT is lead jammer. A cup of tea. Harlan Oscara is out of her initial. Cup of TNT gets pushed to the inside by Squid from Cape Girardeau and calls the jam. I feel that same way about my cat, Carl. He's lousy and lovable. All at the same time. He actually, Sirius had all of our gear set up all week, kind of getting ready for the tournament. And at one point, I found the cat in, what is this thing called? The box of his rig, I guess it's called. But it was a place where a cat should not be. And I thought it was adorable, and he was so mad. And that cat did not care. Boom! Lead jammer, followed closely by Smaxolotl.
Big Johnson for Rolla Rockets is headed to the box on a trap cut.
Eric likes my joke. Decornum.
It wasn't your joke. Sirius said it first. You just repeated it.
Oh, rude.
Them fighting words.
Where's that mute button, Sirius?
Hey!
You calling me out?
Maybe.
That's fine.
I'm just giving credit due where it's due.
You are a very fair person. You must explain all of the, just to be clear.
I like to
do not want to give a false impression. That's why you're a ref, Mel. And you're a good ref too.
Thanks.
Hermione jamming for Rolla Rockets and Slam IM for Cape Girardeau. Also, I would like to compliment myself here because both of these teams are really hard to say, and
Yes.
I've worked very hard to be good at saying their names. Last year, I was not doing well with Cape Girardeau at all, and everyone kept trying to correct
They
me.
were so wonderful in the chat.
They
and
were.
the skaters
They
here
were
were
so
very
nice,
wonderful.
and I just fell in love with Cape Girardeau last year.
It's nice to have
And now
them
I'm
back.
falling in love with Rolla Rockets too. So clearly, Derby Date Night needs to get to Missouri. Did you know I used to live in Missouri? There's a whole story with it.
I thought you just lived in Seattle.
No, I
Why'd
used
you
to live in Switzerland too,
I knew about that one.
and New York.
No?
I'm from Seattle.
Yeah. I didn't know you lived in New York. I knew about Switzerland.
Yep, New York, Missouri, Switzerland. I think those are the only places I've lived besides Seattle and here. I looked at Sirius. I'm like, I don't know. Jane, are you seeing more corn? Is there more corn showing up? Cup of TNT is lead jammer for Rolla Rockets. Harlan Oscara with a nice hit, almost got out, is getting pushed out by Hulkstress and jukes to the inside to get out of the pack. Cup and TNT is in the pack on a scoring pass, getting pushed to the inside. Up on the toe stops there, calls the jam before Harlan Oscara can score any points. Lindsay King says, yes, come to Missouri.
I have family in Missouri.
You want to come?
My Uncle Lee, actually.
How long is the drive? I think they said 6 hours. 5 or 6 hours.
and a half?
We can do it.
Take 70 out. My aunt and uncle live in St. Louis. And a cousin.
You're just listing family.
Well, the other two children, one lives in Texas and the other one lives in Portugal.
Boom, jamming for Rolla Rockets and Smaxolotl for Cape Girardeau. We have 11 minutes left in this first half. Boom trying to stretch the pack out to the front. This is all day long today. Lead jammer has been established pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Boom is your lead jammer for Rolla Rockets. Followed about half a track behind by Smackdown.
We have a Cape Girardeau blocker headed to the box for a legal position.
There were 2
Or not
Rolla
position.
Rockets blockers in the box, one just coming out now. We might want to do a penalty check after this jam.
Yes. An illegal contact was for the Cape Girardeau. I think one of the Rolla Rockets self-reported
Oh, yeah, that's
because they are no longer in the box.
Got it.
I think that was number 4.
Rolla Rockets keeping their penalties low. The highest we have right now is 2. Cape Girardeau keeping them pretty low as well, spreading them out a little bit more.
There are more ticks on that page.
A little bit more ticks, but we're still doing okay with penalties right now. Getting started again. Fear Hermione jamming for the Rolla Rockets and Mad Dog for Cape Girardeau.
That was some nice reforming at the front with Cape
That was
Girardeau.
beautiful. Mad Dog finding that space on the outside to become lead jammer for Cape Girardeau. Fear Hermione also out of the pack, about half a track behind. Pack getting ready for Mad Dog to come on back in the pack, and Mad Dog's going to try and grab some points. Is getting pulled back. Looks like Fear Hermione's going to get a chance to score some points too. The whole
Her
bench
teammates
is screaming.
Yeah.
She does call it, and looks like 2-2. That was an even jam.
We'll call that a draw.
A draw. In the Wild West, we call that a draw. That was a bad draw.
You're done.
Serious? You don't enjoy my... No. No. You're done. You don't have the mute button.
I can
Nope.
reach.
Nope.
I've got longer arms than you do.
You're not allowed to touch the buttons. Neither am I, though, honestly.
I think I'm more allowed to touch them than you are.
He just goes, neither of you. Harlot O'Scara for Cape Girardeau and Cup of T&T for Rolla Rockets. Cup of T&T pulling that pack out towards the front. Beautiful little spin on the
was
inside to
very
get out
beautiful.
and is lead jammer. Star Pass has been made for Cape Girardeau.
Number 7.
Unlucky Chucky is now jamming for Cape G. They told me last year I could call them Cape G. What? Why are you laughing?
It reminds me of Kevin G from Mean Girls.
Oh. Silly.
Listen, the middle school did Mean Girls Junior as
Yes, they
their
did.
musical this year, and I help with it.
Aw.
And one of my former students was Kevin G, and this was not a student who liked music class.
Oh, dear.
So I was really glad to see them in it.
Oh, yeah. That's always nice when people can find that love of music.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Boom, jamming for Rolla Rockets and Death Strike for Cape Girardeau. An immediate penalty being called
A
on
multiplayer.
Hulkstress, it seems, who's headed to the penalty box. Boom is out as lead jammer for Rolla Rockets.
Thanks, Carl.
Carl, we love you. We appreciate you. And yes, these teams are both from Missouri, and I don't think, Carl, we did Cape Girardeau last year. They were here at the Smackdown, but this is the first time we've ever done commentary for Rolla Rockets, and we've met a few of them today, and they are just the most delightful people.
Derby people are pretty delightful.
They really are.
The Derby community is a very unique place. It looks scary, but it's very welcoming.
I don't think it looks scary. We just hit each other really hard.
I mean, from the outside, when I first started, I was intrigued.
I know everybody thinks that we're super tough and like mean, and we are anything
I'm
but.
a pansy.
I know. KTG using her member exclusive emojis to say Derby love as we are sharing all the Derby love this weekend. KTG, you'll notice, has a little symbol because KTG is a new member to Derby Date Night. We have just started memberships this weekend. If you want to get a membership, they are a per month membership, $2, $5, or $10 if you want to be on our practice squad, charter squad, or all-stars. And you can get some fun little perks and be able to call yourself an official third wheel of Derby Date Night and also help keep our stream going. Mad Dog is lead jammer. Fear Hermione is jamming for Rolla Rockets.
And headed to the penalty box, I believe, on a head block.
Nice. Mel, we also have new merch, too. We've had merch for a while for Derby Date Night, but now we have third wheel merch, too. I think did you buy a hoodie or a shirt?
I bought a shirt.
Nice.
And I got it in black so I can match you guys.
Oh, and where do you go to get stuff, Mel? Do you remember?
If you go to derbydatenight.com.
You are correct.
I don't know. I was looking at your YouTube store. Ooh, a hard but legal hit.
Mm-hmm. I hate it when heads, like, ugh. Everybody's okay. Everybody's up. Everybody's going. Everybody's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. That's what I used to say whenever I would take a hard hit, and people would be like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Fine, fine, fine." Fine.
Cast Kicker is headed to the box on a multiplayer.
Mad Dog working their way around after scoring 4 points is going to have the opportunity to score some more here. Star pass has been made to James Blonde for Rolla Rockets. 6 minutes left in this first half. Mad Dog tapping her hips to indicate this is the end of the jam.
You know, Rolla has been switching up a little bit of their jammer rotation because James Blonde was jamming a lot last game and has been pivoting this game. I have not seen her out as a jammer.
Ron Hopkins is saying 822 Jen and Toxic used to play for the Bombshells. Are you talking about the Bisman Bombshells from North Dakota who are also here, or a different Bombshells?
Fill us in. As we're in an official timeout, so we can joke it up.
I got some jokes.
Joke it up.
I'm going to have to check tonight and see.
Cut it up.
See how am I doing on joke? Oh, I've got plenty.
You have plenty of jokes.
I'm scrolling through realizing I have a lot of jokes. I don't think I'm going to run out.
No.
I ordered a chicken and an egg online. You know why?
Why?
I want to see which one comes first.
Did you order them from the same company or two different companies?
Mel, I did not write these.
I know, but you said it so matter-of-factly. I was like, wait, is this the joke?
Bismarck. That's actually really cool because
they get to see their old...
but Missouri and North Dakota are not close.
I need a map, but no, they're not. They're not neighbors.
Okay, how many states apart do you think Missouri and North Dakota are?
2.
Are you looking at a picture?
I'm going to look at a picture.
Okay, I think it's 3. I think there's at least 3 states in between them. What do you think, Sirius? 1? No, you're pointing to tell me to pay attention to the game. Okay. Cup of Tea is jamming for Rolla Rockets and Unlucky Chucky for Cape Girardeau. Unlucky Chucky is going to be lead jammer for Cape Girardeau. Unlucky Chucky taking a look at the pack, trying to see what's happening. Cup of Tea is chasing.
I think it depends on which route you go. It's an 18-hour drive.
Okay.
But if you're in Missouri and you go straight up,
Point
Iowa.
to North Dakota. No, I'm not
North
going
Dakota's
straight up.
Right there.
I'm going diagonal. Oh, you win. It's like 2. Oh, you're right. That's like a weird 4 states in between.
Yeah. If you go up and over.
Okay, wait.
You go through Iowa and Minnesota, and then if you go across. But that's not probably the direct.
You can do it. It's 2 or 3, so I think we both win.
We could win.
That's a long drive for practices. Yeah. That's why you know what's so fun about Derby, though? Aside from the fact Boom is not lead jammer, Deathstrike is, but is currently behind Boom. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here.
I think
you
Boom
are wrong.
thought they were.
Yeah, Boom thought they were
lead
lead jammer because they were in front of Deathstrike.
It must have been one of those
They're
close
both just going here, but everybody's scoring points here. All right, what I was going to say, what I love about Derby, though, is I've been in the Derby community long enough that people, and Muncie, Indiana is a place, it's a college town, so there's a lot of people who will come in and leave, but we now have teammates who are just all over the United States. So like today, one of the skaters from Black Diaspora is skating with our former teammate, Lieutenant Jan, with California Derby Galaxy. We've got
Supernovas.
I mean, yeah, we've got all these different people who are all over the country. One of our former teammates, Frida Brallo, she has a teammate who's skating with Kate, with Black Diaspora this weekend, and it's just so cool because as the longer you're in Derby, the more people you know. And all, do not sing that song.
It's like the 7 layers of Kevin Bacon. Or degrees.
Oh, yeah. There's a Derby skater no matter where you go. Slam I Am got lead and called it pretty quickly there because she was getting chased down. We only have 3 minutes left in this half.
Ron, congratulations on your move to Missouri. Hope everything moved well. Nothing broken.
Yeah, that's bad when things break. I told Sirius if we ever move again, we've moved a lot of times, as I was talking about, but I told Sirius if we ever move again, we're hiring professional movers.
I mean, we moved across town a couple of years ago and they still broke something.
Yeah, but at least it's not you.
That is true.
Cup of TNT jamming for Rolla Rockets and Unlucky Chucky for Cape Girardeau. Unlucky Chucky grab it. Unlucky Chucky has been a pivot all day and is now all of a sudden, here we go. I'm just going to get lead jammer a few times, not being a pivot. Just gonna join that jammer rotation. Love it. Cup of TNT is out about half a track behind as Unlucky Chucky gets pushed out to the outside and calls the jam. Wait, did they not get any points? I thought they did.
Biz is conferring with the outside pack ref and awarded Unlucky Chucky 2 points, which I agree with.
Well, great.
I was holding a 2 down here.
You were reffing. I love it. You ref a little bit while you announce, and Click This, who was here earlier with me, he was taking pictures while he was announcing.
I can't just do
Tomorrow,
one thing. I got to multitask.
I wonder what's going to happen tomorrow with Eric. Is he going to coach while we are announcing? Death Strike jamming for Cape Girardeau pushes that pack forward and far enough. I think she got a no pack and was able to get out. Boom is trying to find her own space out and does so as Death Strike is approaching the pack on her first scoring pass. Takes a little tumble. Boom is racing to the pack. Death Strike trying to race out of the pack. Boom is like, ooh, maybe I can steal some points here. Death Strike calls. I think Boom got a couple points.
It looks like 2.
Thank you for all of you who are here for our last game of the night. Do not worry, we have 5 more games happening tomorrow. Eric says maybe we'll do some just as long as you're. So last year when I was announcing with Kimbo Slicer, she actually filled in like last minute to help on Sunday, and she kept on going away from the mic to yell at her team as they were skating and telling them what to do. It was adorable.
Yes. Carl, yes, they are from a very specific part of Missouri. They are from Rolla, Missouri.
Rolla,
Missouri.
Yep, Rolla, Missouri.
Gotta love Midwest pronunciations.
Love it. And guess what? Cape Girardeau is from Cape Girardeau, Missouri. At least they made it easy. There are some teams that it's like, wait, what city are you from?
Like us, like Corn-Fed Roller Derby. Where are you from?
Yep.
Muncie, Indiana.
Brittany Silver, yay, roller derby. That's how I feel most of the time. Fear Mayani has scored 4 points and is lead jammer for the Rolla Rockets. Now, when I lived in Missouri, I lived in a town called Nevada.
Not Nevada.
It is spelled Nevada, but you say it Nevada. It's a thing in Missouri. You just say things differently, I guess. Slam I Am is out of the pack, and Fear Mayani does decide to call it.
I want to write a word down and ask how you would say it.
As a what? There's a ref on the ground sleeping. Is that Richie?
No.
No.
Richie is not in this because I would be out there too. Give me your pencil.
Oh, you're writing a word down.
I want to write a word down, and I want you to pronounce it
Mad
for
Dog
me.
is new, Brittany. Mad Dog does not look new. I will tell you that. Oh. I know it's in Illinois.
This is also the county I'm from in Indiana.
Okay, let me.
There is a town in Illinois that
Okay.
is this, but this is the county I grew up in and the name of the high school I went to.
Okay. DeKalb?
DeKalb.
DeKalb. Okay, guess where I was born, Melody?
Wallop.
Puyallup.
Puyallup.
Puyallup is where I was born. In Washington, we have a lot of Indian reservations and native-owned land, and so Puyallup is the name of a tribe.
Would like to announce that I was not making fun of that, but I tried.
So, Ron, did you almost move to Nevada, Missouri, or Nevada? You ended up in Waynesville. Nevada is small, and the reason I was there was I went to an all-girls school called Cody College, and
That's
now Mel
right.
has questions.
I did know that you lived in Missouri. I don't count college, though.
I lived there.
Did you have your address changed to there?
I lived there.
Did you have it on your driver's license?
No, I was like 18.
So you just went to school there.
I lived there.
You lived there?
At my all-girls school in Nevada, Missouri.
Good thing you and Sirius met in high school.
Well, we're at halftime. We didn't even know that. We're 2 minutes into halftime, and we're still going. Oh, my God. Okay, we need to take a break. We can just keep talking. We're just going to talk through halftime. Why not?
No. We need to take a break because I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. We are going to, remember, because you're a teacher, last time you said you had to go potty. You're going to go potty. I'm going to go to the bathroom. You guys take a break, grab some snacks, and we'll be back in a few minutes with the second half of this game. Welcome back to Derby Date Night Tournament Edition. We are back with the second half of our Missouri showdown between Rolla Rockets and Cape Girardeau. One of these teams is going to go to the third place game tomorrow. Woohoo! I love that the chat has just kept talking. Like, we left, we took a little break, and the chat is just continuing to go and talking to each other about Missouri. You know,
probably a good thing that we left.
No, we could have just stayed for 15 minutes.
We could have, but who would have known where it went?
There's a lot of people who I've been talking with who are kind of sad that I haven't started losing my voice yet, because there were some bets being made earlier, because last year this is the game that I lost my voice.
Is there a monetarily bet?
No,
like,
it was
maybe
just
that's
a
funsy bet.
Funsies. But there's a few people who have game 1 or game 2 tomorrow. I said I'm not going to start losing it until the championship.
You're on your own on that one, unless
When
Eric's going to be with you. I don't know what his schedule is.
I think I might be on my own with that one.
All right.
Yeah, but who knows?
You get me for
I'm
one
just
game
gonna grab
tomorrow.
a random person. Maybe Goldie Socks will make it all the way over here. You never know.
Oh, wait. We are Derby E.
Oh, it's happening. Fear Hermione jamming for the Rolla Rockets and Harlot Oscara for Cape Girardeau. And Fear Hermione is your lead jammer for the Rolla Rockets. Harlot Oscara taking a hit to the outside, stopping a little bit to adjust a armband. Armband? No. What's this thing called?
A wrist guard?
Wrist guard. I don't remember.
Do you even still have your gear?
Yeah, it's in the garage and it's in a bag.
I bet it smells great.
I don't know. Just going to change the topic. Game on, Goldie Sock says.
Maybe we start at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Well, that's early. I have to be here.
Before
that. Mm-hmm. Well, this has been such a fun tournament. I always really enjoy the Smalltown Smackdown and just the vibes of everybody. Everybody's just having a good time and enjoying it, and can't wait to do 5 more games tomorrow. Nikki Turkey Savvy says, if you can have someone call in, I'll join you, like phone a friend. That would be so fun.
That would be fun.
Cup of T&T, jamming for Rolla Rockets, and Death Strike grabbing that lead jammer status for Cape Girardeau. Remember, we learned earlier that Death Strike is still a relatively new Derby player. Looking like a vet out there.
Looking like a vet.
Death Strike calling the jam after scoring 4 points for Cape Girardeau.
The great Catsby is headed to the box on a direction of gameplay penalty.
Eric says, Age Derby Funk sounds amazing. You know what, Eric? Maybe I will find my wrist guard, one of them, and bring it tomorrow, and you can say how it smells.
Maybe you should just bring the bag and open it in front of Eric, but not in this area.
There's plenty of that already here. Is that what you said, Sirius? I believe Harlot is pronounced Harlot Oscara, not Scar. Oh my God, I've been saying it wrong for over a year. Harlot Oscara. Thank you, Alexis.
Thank you.
Saying it wrong for too long. Harlot Oscara. Got it.
She's just nice about the pronunciation, like me and my first name, the real pronunciation versus how everybody else says it.
Yeah.
Including me.
Adrian?
It's Adrian.
Do you, but what do you care?
I don't care.
Yeah.
I answer. Just spell it right when you spell my name out.
You know, the other day I was looking for you on Facebook, and I kept typing in Adrian Henderson, and I was like, no, that's not. What is her name? Why? And Sirius is like, that's not her last name. She got married a long time ago.
Changed my name 5 years ago, yo.
I'm still looking for you by your maiden name. Mad Dog is new. Oh, Mad Dog is new. Deathstrike just came back after a little bit of a break. Oh, Eric says no thanks. Fresh Derby Funk is back. I know. I coached for a year, and it's so hard when you're not funky and everybody else is. It's like, ooh, that smells great. Hermione is lead jammer, has scored some points, and just called it before Harlot Oscara could come around and score any points of her own.
Eric, here's the next question. Junior roller derby funk versus adult roller derby funk.
You know, my 13-year-old, almost 14-year-old, he's so funny because he's been really sweaty, but it doesn't smell. And he keeps on being like, no, look, smell. It doesn't smell. And I'm like, I don't care. No, I don't care that and he really doesn't smell, but he's sweating a lot, but just no smell. I'm going to guess Eric's going to say adult. Adult is worse. We'll see what Eric has to say. What, Sirius? Sirius is shaking his head saying Teenage Funk is its own special thing. We have the weirdest conversations. Cup of TNT is headed to the box as jammer for Rolla Rockets, so this is going to be a power jam for Mad Dog and Cape Girardeau. Mad Dog is the one who is new to roller derby.
What's that letter up there for Cup of TNT?
F, forearm.
Oh, I would have thought that was a back block. But okay.
The expert has spoken. Kids are way worse.
With a lot of A's. Way
I think our 13-year-old
worse.
just hasn't gotten there. Our 15-year-old definitely has.
Have your boys discovered Axe body spray?
No, our younger one, OMG, has discovered what's the cologne he has? Oh, don't do that to me. We're asking the older. He doesn't know either. He doesn't pay attention to that stuff. Okay, I'm going to find out and I'll let y'all know because this is important stuff. But it's powerful.
You know what I discovered? They still make the Calgon stuff that you used to buy. Like, I bought that a lot as a tween.
Do you remember Curve for men?
Yes.
Oh, and we all had the stuff from the Gap.
I didn't do the Gap. That was too fancy for me.
Infamous GA is your lead jammer for Cape Girardeau. Infamous GA, I think, has only jammed a couple times today.
I don't think today. I think the first game.
That's today.
Well, but not this game.
Yeah, I said today.
Whatever.
Carl says Carl, roller derby gear never smells like failure. It smells like trying.
Old Spice is nice.
Wait, Cup of Tea is out. Infamous GA scoring some points and hitting those hips to call that jam. CK1, that's the one I was trying to think of, Raging Jim. Everybody had CK1.
I don't know what that is either.
You're younger than me, shush.
I'm not that much younger than you.
Mm-hmm. CK is Calvin Klein.
Oh.
You were right, Sirius. Have to figure out what the stuff is that my...
Hi, Calvin.
Hey, look.
Your name's written on your underwear. Back to the future. Back to the future.
Yes. Here, can you do play-by-play for a second while I find this?
Oh, Harlot Oscara came up from the back of the pack to get lead jammer over Boom. It is a race around the track. Harlot Oscara races through to grab some points, calls off the jam, and is able to score 4 points.
Look how close the score is getting.
I know. I want to hit that button again.
Oh, look at all the people commenting their Cool Water, Old Dracar. Okay, I found it. It is Beverly Hills Polo, and he got the BHPC Blaze.
Blaze.
And he douses himself in it before he leaves the house.
Oh, my gosh. Ooh, we have a team timeout by Rolla.
Rolla Rockets. And team timeouts mean what, Melody?
Jokes.
That's right. Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer?
I don't know.
She kept running away from the ball. Do you know what LOL used to do at soccer?
Please, enlighten us.
He would lay on the ground in the middle where the circle was and just not move. He did not like the fact that everyone did not get their own ball.
That makes that tracks.
It's his personality.
That
100%.
tracks.
What do lawyers wear to court?
A bad suit.
Lawsuits. Good job. What do elves learn in school? Come on, you got this one. You got this one.
Smiling is my favorite.
Oh, that's Buddy the Elf. The alphabet.
The alphabet.
Yeah. Okay, what does one corn say when it gets a compliment from the other? You know this.
Huh? What did you say?
What does the corn say when it gets a compliment?
Huh? I don't have any ear. Oh, wait, they have lots of ears.
No, they say, aw, shucks.
Aw, shucks.
Oh, we're back to Derby now.
I mean, 5 seconds. Okay, yeah, we're back to Derby. Fine.
One more. What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle?
One wheel.
A tire.
A tire.
Yep. And that is a lead jammer for Cape Girardeau.
Chip. Chip.
I know. Look at that. This score is getting closer. That is Death Strike with the lead. Fearmighty about half a track behind. And Death Strike's going to call it.
Picks up 3. 9 points.
All right, Sirius, are we still at 7 members? We don't have 8, so we can't do new emojis yet.
Well, before you get into that, there are 9 points difference between these teams, and there are 22 minutes left.
This is gonna be good.
I did some mental math.
I can't get too excited because then I'll lose my voice.
I will get excited for us.
Thank you. C. Jane says, "What corny jokes?"
You have no idea.
Boom, jamming for the Rolla Rockets. Who is that? Oh, that's Slam I Am or Cape Girardeau.
No, Danimals.
Oh, it's Danimals.
No,
that's Slam.
Slam I Am. It's wrong on the screen. Sorry.
It was right because I know those shorts.
You do.
Glitter.
Sparkle.
Oh, Jane, I knew you loved them when you said what corny jokes. Absolutely. That's what we're all about here at Derby Date Night. Having fun, good jokes, good Derby. Or bad jokes, good Derby. Who knows?
Nobody wants bad anything.
Boom, calling it. Still only 13 points separating these two teams. Still at 7 members. I think it takes 8 for us to get some extra perks for the members.
Why would somebody want to be a member?
Well, because, for one, they could support our stream if they like it and just really be able to be a part of our Third Wheel community officially. They also get all sorts of really cool perks that I have on a sheet that I can't find. I don't know where it is, but I know that you can get things like a badge then that changes colors the longer you are a member. You also get access to our special emojis that are member exclusive, and you get shout outs, and you get all of our undying love and affection.
If you get the basic one, the practice squad, you get all that. I know that if you get on either the charter or the charter, you get a 10% discount at the store.
Yes, discounts on merch. That's another thing.
And then you get a 20% discount on if you're what's the All Stars.
Yes, thank you, Mel. There's some other things too, I think.
Possibly. And your wheel changes colors the longer you're a member.
It's true. And Sirius wrote them all down for me, and now I can't find them. Wait, Harlot's name is Scara.
So we did have it right.
Oh, no.
Let's just go with what we know.
What's on the page? Oh, yeah, we have pronunciations. But
There's not a pronunciation.
I'm going to say Harlot, and then we'll ask her directly later.
From the source.
From the source. Okay, I need to find my... Now I have too many screens. Now, can you do a little stuff for me while I figure out where I'm going?
So there is a lot going on right now. We have a Star Pass that is being assessed as incomplete, and the pivot is going to the box no, the pivot is not. Nope. Both the jammer and the pivot are going to the box. So there was no Star Pass. Death Strike called the jam and got 15 points. It's a 5-point game.
Oh my goodness.
And we're in an official timeout.
Leah, did
Official review. Ooh, official timeout or
Hulksters
official
paint
review?
their entire body green, just the face? There's a bodysuit. But it's amazing. All right, so I did find things.
Ooh, we
Now
have
I
an
lost-
official review happening.
I know, I found. Here we go. Memberships during this official review while this is happening. This game is getting so close. Okay, if you are on the practice squad, you get loyalty badges, emojis, priority reply to comments, and member shoutouts. If you're on the charter team, you get all of that, plus a 10% discount on merch, and we are going to do some members-only polls. We've been thinking about doing some things like voting for a skater of the game from each team that only members will get to vote on. And if you are an all-star, you get all those perks, plus a 20% discount on merch and access to the full resolution game uploads. So if there's any like choking or weird things, you can see the real, they're so clear and beautiful when you can see those full resolution game uploads. So those are why you might want to become a member. And if you don't want to become a member, but you want to support our chat, we also welcome you to send super stickers or super chats, shout out some skaters, shout out us, shout out some refs, whatever you want to do. And we appreciate any sort of donation we can get to keep our stream going, and we appreciate you. Oh, and if you don't want to pay any money, you don't have to. We do this for free, but we would love it if you subscribed. Look at all those different options we give people.
Lots of options.
Yeah, we just love to bring this to people, and we hope that you love it. Sirius is over in the corner going, but we have merch too. I'm like, no. This is enough. They're enjoying the derby. That's the important piece. What do you think this official review is about, Mel?
I think it might be about the Star Pass. I could be wrong.
We have got our 8th member.
Woo! Shout out
Bree
to
Jane
Bree Jane
has joined our practice squad. Welcome to the practice squad, Bree. You now have
meet
access
you
to
there.
all those emojis, and you've got your wheel next to your name that will change colors the longer you are a member. Welcome to our squad. So excited to have you, and I think that means that I get to work with Sirius now to make some new emojis.
Ooh.
Hey, we're going to get some information.
Yes,
Here
I don't
it
have to go
comes.
chase it down. That's okay. All right, so yellow, so that is Rolla, was asking for a high block against a black blocker. The numbers have been escaped, but it was a no call, so the no call stands, and Rolla loses their official review.
I love that the other third wheels are also welcoming Bree. This is like, we're third wheels. We're going to welcome the other third wheels.
Bree Jane, to get that t-shirt, you can get from YouTube, from the Derby Date Night page, you can get to their website, derbydatenight.com, to order your shirt. I got my third wheel shirt, but they have some regular shirts. You don't have to get a shirt. You can get a long sleeve. You can get a what's that thing called? A sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really
Absolutely.
want a sweatshirt in June.
Someday you might want one. Bree, is the store linked on the main page? It is. We've got some shirts linked on the YouTube page, but you can also just go to derbydatenight.com.
Derby Date Night.
Cheryl is watching from her Nana's. Death Strike is my mom. Kick butt, Mom, says Cheryl. Aw, I love it when kids watch their parents play derby.
Can we record a little jingle that's like as you
Derby
come
Date
on
Night?
the air?
Ooh.
And it can be Derby Date Night.
Sirius says no. We could do a jingle, though. That would be fun.
Can this be the voice overlay? Derby Date Night.
Sirius just literally looked at the buttons because I think he wants a sound. It is a negative sound.
He was like, a,
He was thinking about muting you, he says. No, she was doing a beautiful job.
people tune in for this series.
Goldie Socks agrees we need opening and closing credits. You know what? Oh, also, Bree Jane, I know you said you need a shirt, but guess what? All of the people who sign up for memberships this weekend are going to be entered into a raffle to win a Smalltown Smackdown t-shirt. So you could
means
win
you.
a T-shirt after this weekend because you
Oh.
are one of our new members.
Now I'm torn. See, I want people to become members, but I want to keep the pool low.
So you can
I
win the
can
shirt.
get the
Well,
t-shirt.
we also do plan to occasionally have some raffles for our members. YouTube just didn't allow us to actually make that a perk of membership.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's something we'd like to do is just occasionally give some stuff away. We've been asking different teams to donate some things to us, and so sometimes we might just be like, "Hey, you guys want some stuff?" And we'll give away some stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're waiting on track repair right now. Oh, Christy Carr says, "Go car crash." I'm guessing they are related by power of deduction.
With a car.
Yeah.
I have some cars in my family, but they spell it with a K instead of a C.
Yes, Sirius, we are about to get going again. He keeps hitting me. I think he thinks that I'm so loopy that I'm not paying attention to anything, or he's concerned about the fact that we talked for 2 minutes without realizing that Derby is not happening.
That's a problem, yeah.
The Raging Jim likes your jingle, Mel.
Thank you.
Mad Dog, lead jammer for Cape Girardeau. Mel.
Sorry. I was looking at a safety issue.
Fear Hermione coming into the pack, but lead is Mad Dog. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Daughter-in-law, Christy Carr says, "Well, welcome. We're glad you're here to cheer on Car Crash." Fear Hermione is out, but Cape Girardeau is in the pack and scoring points right now. As Hermione is racing around, that gets called, but I think Cape Girardeau got some points there. Mel, 2-point game. 2-point game.
2-point game. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is getting exciting.
Sorry, there is a trackside safety issue with small children.
It's being dealt with. You're announcing right now.
I'm squirrel. And my brain kind of goes towards small children. It's been a long day, so I think that's part of the issue
It's been a long day for all of us.
for everybody.
Do you know, LOL, who's doing such a wonderful job helping us on camera, he kind of crashed a few games ago and literally went on Google Maps and was like, "Look, I can walk home." He had figured
sounds
the
about right.
route out, and he's still here. He's only 15. No, he's not going to
No,
walk
you're
home.
not going to walk home.
No.
You're not hitting that trail.
He does ride his bike all the way to...
Riding his bike is different than walking it,
He and
especially...
his friend go to Raising Cane's.
Well, first off, yeah, go to Raising Cane's. You're on your bike. 2, you're with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
3, it is becoming nighttime.
True.
So no. Even with a friend, no. At night. Listen, stay out of the forest. Call your dad. You're in a cult.
Oh, my favorite murder.
Do you still listen?
No, I haven't listened in a long time.
Oh.
I kind of I binged all the true crime stuff, and then it was just a little too much. Like I was listening to it every night as I was going to sleep, and so there was just a lot of murder happening in my brain, and I just kind of had to take a break from it. And now I'm on to Dungeons and Dragons, everything.
Fair enough.
How about you?
Well,
listening?
I'm still on, and I picked up. It was the Murdoch Murders podcast,
yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
now True Sunlight,
Mm-hmm.
and then their other podcast, Cup of Justice.
Have
which
you
is-
listened to Crime Junkies? They're based in Indiana.
I have not, but I am aware of
Yeah.
it. I just can't pick up another one because
Yeah.
I also listen to a couple of music ed podcasts, and then I get really behind, and then I just feel
Yeah.
frantic.
I also listen to podcasts for my other obscure sport that I follow, which we cannot go. If the chat ruins this for me, I'm going to be mad. So probably the chat doesn't care about F1 racing, but there is racing happening this weekend, and Sirius and I are missing it to be here for the tournament, and we're
Thank
hoping to
you.
watch it all later, and hoping that nothing gets spoiled.
Did you TiVo it?
We don't have a TiVo. Nobody has a TiVo anymore. Do you have a TiVo?
No.
We used to have a TiVo.
Oh.
I wish we still had it. I bet you it still has the shows on it. Doesn't it keep them forever?
I don't know. We were not fancy enough to have a TiVo at my house.
We were not fancy. We just had one. See, Jane loves F1. We're best friends forever, Jane. Leah loves Crime Junkie. Sumo? Oh, no, that is not the obscure sport. The obscure sport is F1. All right, see, Jane, without giving any spoilers,
VCR.
who's your favorite driver? This will tell me a lot about you. And then we'll tell you ours. I don't think you and I have the same favorite driver, Sirius.
I mean, they do go fast and turn left, so you know.
Yeah, just like Derby. Just like Derby. And it is 20 of these beautiful, beautiful men who are skating in race cars, and they all have personalities.
Only their collisions could kill them.
Oh yeah, no, but their personalities, they get all sassy and feisty with each other, and they legitimately have beef for years, and I love it. Harlot Oscara is lead jammer for Cape Girardeau.
Beautiful footwork on the outside.
Calls it before being able to score any points because she was getting chased down there.
I think that was a smart call because her blockers were in the back. So let's just restart and try and get it through.
Yeah. This is where strategy is really important. With only 16 minutes left in this game, both teams are looking at this score. Nobody's really scored hardly anything. Oh, old drivers, C. Jane. Franco Severt.
But modern.
Modern. She likes Carlos. Carlos Sainz is Sirius's favorite. We are big fans of Carlos. I personally love Alex Albon. He just has my heart. But I'm also a big fan of Lando. Leclerc. Oh, Leclerc is gorgeous. Tifosi for life. Yeah, we're kind of big Ferrari fans right now, especially.
Going back to Derby, infamous GA is headed to the penalty box on a track cut, and there is number 4 for Rolla. That is Ferocious Dimples is heading to the penalty box.
Can I hit the button? Serious. Make it so I can hit the button. Hit the button. Let me hit the button. It's taking him a minute so I can hit the button. We have a
lead change.
Cape G 99, Rolla Rockets 97.
Oh man.
I'm stressed.
Jim, thank you for liking my jingle. But now I can't even remember how I sang it. Derby date night.
Yeah, that was it. I think I've heard that before. What? I can't remember who it is. Serious. You are such a wet blanket sometimes.
We are in an official timeout here at Derby date night.
Oh, she's not going to stop. You're like... I don't think I know enough about F1. C. Jane is going deep.
Ooh, we're getting ready to roll.
Okay, no more F1, but we'll go offline. We'll all talk about. We'll all keep talking. It's stuck in Jim's head.
You're
Jim
welcome.
Loves it. I was gonna tell
Welcome to
jokes,
my life.
but the review's over.
Could you tell us what Dimples is in the box for? What their penalty is?
Yeah, sure. It is a track cut. It looks like, or someone's in there for Rolla Rockets in there for a forearm, and Cape Girardeau's in there for a track cut.
Okay, Dimples is in for the forearm.
Oh, another lead for Cape G, and they're just they are not even chancing any points from Rolla Rockets, which is actually pretty smart, right?
That's really smart.
They're so close in points.
I mean, if you're very excited as the jammer, you can come back in. You could come back and come into the pack and get a back block.
Nice.
You don't want to risk those jammer penalties.
No,
although
you do not.
they do
Not
say
right
you
now.
have to risk it for the biscuit.
But that's just a phrase. That's not a roller derby strategy. Boom, jamming for Rolla Rockets, and unlucky Chucky for Cape Girardeau.
I don't think they realize.
Moving. The game started, right?
Yeah, yes,
okay, the jam is
that
going.
is.
No one moved. Oh, unlucky Chucky, Cape Girardeau. But boom is right behind unlucky Chucky. I have a feeling we're doing the same thing again. Yep.
And James Blonde is headed to the penalty box for multiplayer. And then I do believe got an illegal procedure for staying on the track for too long. So I believe we'll be sitting for 2.
Thank you for keeping us on track. I'm sorry that F1. See, Jane is like, roller derby? What roller derby? So thanks, Mel, for keeping us on track.
I'm trying.
I'm trying to refocus. This is the 7th game of the day.
The F1 isn't something that interests me, so I'm like, back to this.
Well, now I have a goal in life. Get Mel. Well, no, you were already interested in derby, but
I mean, I could watch it.
I bet you I could get you interested.
Ooh, some nice footwork by Cup of TNT.
Rolla Rockets getting that lead jammer status for the first time in a few jams. Deathstrike trying to get out on the outside is out. Cup of TNT looking to the pack to make a decision here as Deathstrike is trying to chase down Cup of TNT, who is engaged in the pack right now on a scoring pass. Here comes Deathstrike. Rolla Rockets falling to the ground and calling the jam. Oh, I love that when skaters laugh. Got a little bit tangled up with a Cape Girardeau blocker, and they both just kind of giggled and laughed, and we're like, all right, we're all good? We're all good.
They got 3 points, so that means
another lead change.
And we are in triple digits.
Triple digits.
100 mark. Jim, I'm sorry. I teach music. I sing all the time. Welcome to my life.
No, Jim likes your jingles.
I know, but it's stuck in his head and
All right. Hermione and Slam IM jamming for their respective teams. I'm getting so nervous. This game is so close. Woo, woo, woo. Slam IM tiptoeing up that outside line to grab lead jammer for Cape Girardeau. I'm going to stop hitting the lead change button because I think it's going to happen a few more times. But Hermione trying to find space.
Good
Slam
pack
IM
reform.
in the pack. Oh, that defense. Finding space on the inside for 4 points for Cape Girardeau, which is a lead changer right there.
Cape Girardeau, though, is sending 2 blockers to the box, one on a destruction, so illegal position, and the other one on a forearm.
Hermione's still struggling to get out, but now only has to get past 2 blockers to get out here.
Oh, Slam IM did beautiful work
Another
there
4
around
points
the
for Cape
Rolla.
Girardeau. That was gorgeous. Hermione now out, chasing down Slam IM. Oh, no. Wait. Hermione got called on a penalty.
I believe a track cut.
And is headed to the box, giving Cape Girardeau a little bit more opportunity
We got a power jam.
for scoring some more points here. Oh, Eric is going to try to sing your jingle tomorrow. We're holding you to it. Slam IM working on pulling that pack apart. Rolla Rockets just focused on defense. Slam IM calls the jam, freezing Hermione in the penalty box. So
Who just stood, so has a full 10 seconds.
Cape Girardeau will start with a 10-second power jam in this next jam.
Oh, Jim, you have a music degree. Are we in performance, education, other type of music degree? What do we got there going on?
I will allow you a music degree conversation since you allowed me an F1 conversation.
Thank you. And I'm a horn player, the French horn. That's my trade, but I prefer to teach
Oh,
elementary.
Jim, I agree. Cape and Chicago had a super close game last year. We have that in the archives if you want to watch that game. That was a fun one too. I loved that game. I think I was screaming a lot during that game last year. Unlucky Chucky is lead jammer. Hermione out of the box on an initial. Unlucky Chucky currently in scoring position. Is through for 4 points for Cape Girardeau. Hermione needs to get through in order to get into scoring position. Mel, you look thoughtful.
I'm just looking.
Okay. Unlucky Chucky coming around on a second scoring pass here. Hermione just has to get past Smackdown. Takes a little bit of a tumble, but is able to get back up and recover. Is now out of the pack, but that jam is now called. Oh, Goldie Sox can hear the crowd. Yeah, the crowd's getting excited. This is the late night crowd here.
Yes. Ruby Razor headed to the penalty box on a direction of gameplay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're looking at me like you're expecting a response.
I know. I feel like now in the last 10 minutes of
You're
the
like,
game, All Derby Considered, brought to you by Are You Kidding Me and Melody Mayhem.
You can't have a smile in your voice, though, if you're going to do NPR voice.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're trying really hard.
Death
Okay.
Strike.
Death Strike. Lead jammer. It does not work NPR. I'm too excited. Boom is in the pack, trying to get out. Death Strike is lead jammer, coming around on a scoring pass. Oh. Boom is out. Death Strike getting pushed to the inside. Trying to find space on the outside.
It's at least 2.
Here
three.
comes Boom. Here comes Boom. Is Death Strike aware? Did Boom steal any points? Business consulting. 1.
All right.
Bringing Rolla to 101. Cape Girardeau to 119 with 9 minutes left in this game.
18-point difference.
The winner of this game goes to the third place game tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And the second place from this game moves on to, let's see.
We're in Game 7.
We're in Game 7.
They go Game 7. Loser of Game 7.
We'll play at 1 p.m. And they will play.
The loser of the 9 a.m. game.
Thank you. Slam! Getting that lead jammer status for Cape Girardeau. Cape Girardeau has really just come out swinging in the past 10 minutes. Fantastic. Yes. I'm loving it. Cup of TNT is out. Slam IM is in the pack and scoring. Tries to call the jam. Was not able to because they're getting called on a track cut.
Personally, they called it while they were down and should have been able to call it.
Did they get the track cut after they tried to call it?
After they stood up and kept going. But personally, I think the jam ref should have called it.
Yeah, so there might maybe an official review here.
Yeah.
Cup of TNT is on a scoring pass now. Has scored 4 points for the Rolla Rockets. This is going to be interesting to see if the officials have a timeout after this.
Yes. And I will say, again, this is a learnament.
Yes. And this is also over here, we are speculation. So we're never necessarily right.
I'm not an expert.
We just kind of make our own judgments.
I do have several years of officiating under my belt.
But we still defer to the refs' decisions. Oh my gosh, the crowd is freaking out because the Cup of TNT is falling. Everybody's screaming. Where did Siam go? Is she back out on the track? Yes. Scoring. Scoring is happening.
Ruby Razor is in the penalty box on a direction of gameplay.
Ruby Razor looks so comfortable in the penalty
Like,
box.
I'm just going to chill. Welcome to my home.
Slam through for another 4 points. This is an 8-8 jam. These teams are both playing so hard right now. Do you see how the hits are getting harder?
Yes.
Everybody is putting everything they have into this game right now.
This is exciting.
Eric looked at the video replay.
Thank you, Eric, for the replay. But this is a learnament. So I could think that the jam ref was thinking, okay, they cut and then they went back in. They should have been able to call it because you can call it out of play. And they were out of play.
Okay. That's why
Moving
I have
on.
you here for the rules. I'm just here for the fun.
I'm just here for the. I'm just
Also,
here to
I
get
make
paid.
up my own rules. We all know this.
I'm just here to get paid.
This job doesn't pay anything.
I'm just here to do my job. I'm just here to get paid.
We have to just pay our child for doing video for us for a few
It's not.
games
It's
this
not.
morning.
It's because I need to get paid. I'm
you're
here 'cause I have
Marshawn
to be here.
Lynch.
Yeah.
What does he say? I'm just here so I don't get fined.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. I wouldn't get fined. I would get a lot of sighs and disappointed looks from Shotgun Mike.
I'll fine you.
Find me
$5.
Find me what? I don't even have $5 cash. I think I have $2 cash.
I told you I make up my own rules, so now I'm going to fine you. I'm so tired.
Derby date night. There you go, Eric, so you can hear it again.
.com.
Derby date night.
.com. Come on, it's good. Okay, we have 6 minutes, Mel. We can do this. We can focus. We've got the chat. They're supporting us.
We were in a timeout. We instead of pulling up a jokes, we just did our own. We ad-libbed.
I'm hoping the chat is amused as opposed to like, what are these
With
girls doing?
Derby date night. And Eric, your singing voice will be perfect. Everybody has a nice, lovely singing voice.
We have 89 people currently listening to you sing this. 113 to 131. Not quite a palindrome, but it's a lot of threes and ones. I'm just here for the food. Yep, Chaos is like, you guys getting a little slap happy. Ever reliable Goldie Socks saying, you got this.
Listen here, Chaos.
Chaos, I think, is going to be here tomorrow. Right,
Ooh.
Chaos? Is that what you told me? Or am I just making that up and I'm telling you you're going to be here tomorrow? Yeah. See, Jane and Goldie Socks are both like, yeah, they're getting a little... It's been a long day. I think some rest might be good.
Listen, I may not be a smart lady, but in the phrase, they're a little punchy. I'm like, wait, am I punching?
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
Linda,
Listen, Linda.
Thank you, Goldie
Came
Socks.
for the
All right.
Derby, stayed for the jokes.
We
Okay,
are
we are
gameplay.
focused. Yeah? Yes, Jane. My voice is doing pretty well. I am going to do tea and honey tonight. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm
Ruby
also going to get a
Razor.
medicine ball on my way tomorrow morning.
Ruby Razor is headed back to the penalty
is
box.
lead jammer for Rolla Rockets. Opportunity here, but Deathstrike is about half a track behind.
What's that penalty for Ruby?
Ruby. D, direction.
Direction of
Oh, Cassie
gameplay.
wants to know how to become a third wheel, Mel. We can't actually do it on the phone. You have to go on a computer to YouTube, and then you can click on Become a Member.
Yeah, well, go to YouTube. You go to Derby
Join.
Date Night's page, and then you hit Join.
Okay.
It's at the top, underneath the logo. But you have to be on a desktop or a laptop. You can't do it on your mobile device.
And congrats to your kiddo on his grad party. So excited. And congrats on going to Purdue. Is that right, I think? Is where you told me he's going, which is where I think my kids might be going in a few years.
My nephew talked about going to Purdue, and my sister is not happy. She's an IU fan
Why?
and grad.
Purdue's great.
But IU and Purdue are, like,
Hey, look, Derby, Slam IM is getting lead jammer for Cape Girardeau. We're trying.
We're trying.
Cup of TNT is out. 4 minutes left in this game. Ooh, I love, and even if it's an attempted apex jump, I love it, and it makes me happy. Slam IM calling the jam.
I think that was a good call for Slam.
Was not able to score any points, but saw Rolla coming. And this game is still anybody's game, even with only 3.5 minutes left.
Yeah.
It could even be our game, Mel. We could just go out there.
What's that, a 14-point differential? No.
17.
That's not right.
No, it's a 16-point
They're right.
differential.
15. No,
A music
that's 12,
teacher
16.
and a education administrator. We
I
are
count
not
to
the best
4.
to be doing math over here.
Maybe 8.
Wait, Eric says you can do it on your phone. It's under the super chat menu. We did not find that, Eric. We looked.
Oh. Thank
But
you, Eric.
Eric knows everything. He's very smart. Fear Miami jamming for Rolla Rockets. Harlot Oscara Scara, we're going to find out tomorrow, is lead jammer for Cape Girardeau. Fear Miami is out of the pack. Chasing down Harlot. Harlot is sailing through for 4 points, is looking, seeing Fear Miami, and calls the jam. I think Mel's going to go find out how we say Harlot's name. She's talking to a random Cape Girardeau skater that she saw sitting and watching. That's sketchy. Sketchy for the win, helping us out with the pronunciation. Oh, that's how you became a member while you were in the Pride Parade. Eric became a member while he was in the Pride Parade.
Thank you, Eric.
What did you learn?
Okay, it is Scara.
Yes.
Last year, we did have 2 skaters, and one was Scara, and one is Scara.
That's right. I remember that. So this is Scara.
Yes.
Kyle, welcome to the Third Wheel Charter Team. Yes.
Thanks, Kyle.
Oh, I got to feature him. Ready to be featured?
Oh, wrong thing.
No, wrong thing. We need Kyle, new member to the Third Wheel Charter Team, but not a new member to our hearts. We've known Kyle for a long time. Debbie Darko's sweet fella.
Sweet fella.
We love Kyle, and he is always a wonderful addition to our chat, helping us out and clarifying any of the weird things that I say. Always a help, and we love having Kyle around.
Big shout out to Kyle. I always see you at Target.
I see him at TJ Maxx. Yeah.
I also run into him at the caffeinery.
I've also run into him at Hobby Lobby.
Let's just name all the places that we see Kyle.
Kyle is a man about town. Harlot O'Hara, it's a whole nother skater. I don't know who they skate for, but there's a lot of Harlot, Scara.
It's a popular name.
derby name. Boom, jamming for Rolla Rockets. Death Strike for Cape Girardeau. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left in this game. Death Strike is out and is lead jammer.
Ferocious Dimples headed to the box on a multiplayer. At least I didn't say multi-pass.
Kyle, you were getting welcomed by some of your other team members in the third wheels. I love that you guys are becoming this little community. It's great. Kyle says, I like to shop. What can I say?
Me too.
2 minutes. That is the 2-minute warning. What game has the 2-minute warning? What?
Football.
Football? Oh, okay, 2-minute warning. Throw the ball. Get it in the end zone. Bam, bam, bam.
Derby. Ooh,
Cup
a
of
little
TNT
jammer on jammer.
for Rolla Rockets and Slam IM for Cape Girardeau. Shout out from Georgia to Molly Trauma 56 from her mama. Love it. Cup of TNT is lead jammer. Slam IM trying to find space, is finding it and getting out right behind Cup of TNT. What is Cup of TNT going to do now? Are we going to run it? Are we going to call it? Slam IM is catching up.
Fake and Bacon went to the box for a low block.
Bacon has... Oh, Reese.
I thought that.
Reese is Bacon's 5-year-old who is watching, or was watching, maybe in bed now.
I
Who
would
knows?
say they're.
Brittany says, I'm so proud of you, Mad Dog. With 42 seconds left in this game, shout out your favorite skaters. Shout out what you saw today that was wonderful. We want to hear from you. Give them all the love that you can because they will watch this later and would love to see all the wonderful things you had to say about these fabulous skaters that we see out there on the track.
Oh, Slam I Am went to the box. What was their penalty?
B. What's a B?
Back block.
Back block. Kimmy Mitchell says, love your commentary. Thank you, Kimmy. We will be back again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. We have 5 more games left in this tournament. Both of these teams will play again. Chaos, you figured it out. Welcome to the practice squad. Look at these members. Welcome to all of our members. We're so happy to have you.
Welcome.
You don't sound excited. This is chaos.
I had to burp, and it was kind of stuck.
Slam's jamming is beautiful. Yes, it is. 51 with toe work. Oh, beautiful toe work.
Let me try that again. Welcome, Chaos.
Nice. Love it. And Chaos. Wait, I missed Carl. Carl.
Carl.
Carl. Joining the third wheel practice squad all the way from Australia.
Oh, and that was it.
That was the game. Cup of TNT's got a smile on her face.
16 points.
16 points in that jam. That was an amazing game.
And got a 14-point.
What a back and forth.
Yeah.
So, what's going to happen now? Wait, the refs are conferring. We don't know if it's an official score yet. This is an unofficial score. TNT from Rolla is one heck of a jammer. I agree. This is great. If they do a rolling whistle, that'll be the end. But they're discussing some stuff.
Biz needs to report. The GM ref needs to report to the score keep.
If this score stands, Cape Girardeau will move on to the third place game tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Rolla Rockets will move on to a game tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So please join us tomorrow for 5 more games, more jokes, more derby, more content.
I'm sad I only get to do one game with you tomorrow.
Oh, we have lots more games in our future, and I get to announce you skating in a few weeks
In a
for
few
your
weeks.
retirement game. I'm so excited. What a great game. Thanks you all for
Thank
enjoying
you.
us. We're going to go get a little bit of shut-eye, but we have enjoyed our day with you today and look forward to a whole nother one tomorrow. Love you, Third Wheels. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.